What is up, and welcome back to a brand new video. Last time we left off, we pretty much settled every city we needed to, but the problem was barbarians are invading from the southwest. So what I'm going to do, hopefully, is while I'm taking out the barbarians in the southwest, I am going to skyrocket my science output by building libraries and finishing off the rest of my campuses, or observatories as they're called for the Maya. So I only have 2 cities left to settle, but this one is, yeah,
Bruh.
3 crossbows, 2 swords. That's not going to happen. We got to clear out the barbs first. So, just building builders everywhere because builders are important for the Mayans. And we're going next turn. So we've pretty much already caught up in science. Gilgamesh is still ahead by a little bit, but we'll be able to catch him eventually. And here comes the horde. Thankfully, we have 2 Australian crossbowmen that hopefully will be able to help us. And we're just exploring east with the other warrior, trying to find the last 2 civilizations. There is a science city-state in this game, so we can get the +2 bonus for universities and libraries later on. Inca trading with me instead of trying to go to war with me, definitely a smarter idea, and oh my god, you almost died. Getting serfdom, obviously, because of how important builders are to us, and the more build charges, the better it is. Yeah, we're getting iron, and there is Brazil. Brazil doesn't seem to be too much of a threat science-wise, but they're definitely a culture powerhouse, especially later in the game. So, right now, we're just moving our units west. We gotta deal with that encampment. I don't want to hold off settling that city. And Australia seems to be backing up for some reason. Yeah, I don't want to help Pakatui with the volcano thing. But it's whatever. Got past anyway. And that horseman almost died. We gotta back up, man. Right after the libraries, I think I'm going to build universities. Yeah, we just gotta get the science as high as possible so we can end up winning the space race. Because our production is not looking too good, especially in the capital city. Production could definitely be better, so I think the way we're going to win this game is to have an insurmountable science lead. And wow, that's a big eruption. Holy shit. So there are probably around 3 crossbows and 1 swordsman left. Should be able to take him out in a few turns. Hopefully Australia helps us. I'm not too sure about that yet. No, they're just backing up. They're scared of the barbarians. They want me to do it. And yeah, this horseman, it looks like he could be in trouble if he doesn't back up, so that's what I do. Take out the crossbowmen. I'm telling you, the unique archers we have are just absolutely incredible. They can definitely go toe-to-toe with crossbowmen on defense. So, I've heard some people say that they use those archers to take, like, an early rush. I don't think they should be used for that, because you don't get the +5 combat strength bonus when, near your cities. Obviously, if somebody forward settles you within 6 tiles of your capital, yeah, go to war with them, it should be easy. But if not, I don't think those archers are pretty good at early rushes. They do have the +5 against wounded units, and archers are good in early rushes anyway, so they're probably as effective as regular archers at early rushes. And yeah, that crossbowman is going to die, and I'm just going to send that settler by himself. I'd rather lose the settler than lose the horseman and the settler. Plus, we have like 3 units that'll be able to help him. And oh my god, they pillaged my campus, those bastards. Well, they pillaged the library, I guess. And look at that. 5 builds on a builder? Incredible. I thought about building the pyramids this game, because that's always like the one classical era wonder. There's Teddy that you want to build. Made friends with Pakatui. He's not going to be able to declare war on me. And yeah, just skyrocketing my science. I am near the top spot for science per turn in the entire game, so that's good. I think we just entered the Renaissance era. So yeah, that's usually the time you'll be able to catch up science-wise to the AI. Unless, of course, you take out a few of them and steal their bonuses. Yeah, we should be able to settle our final city next turn. And the barbarians aren't a threat anymore. Somebody who is a threat, though, is Teddy Roosevelt. 600 military score, that is a lot. Give me your luxuries, thank you. Right now I'm just trying to grow as fast as possible. I have multiple cities that are nearing 10 population. We want to get multiple cities 20 population this game. That is the goal. And there we go, our last city, Chichen Itza. I hope I'm saying that right. Nothing going on so far. Just getting builders everywhere, pretty much. Gonna hopefully be able to take out, yeah, that encampment's gone. Sumeria made sure of that. Okay, I could settle a few more cities along the coast towards the south, but I don't feel like that's the best option right now. Loyalty problems are going to be an issue, plus we have more than enough cities to win a science victory. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 cities right now. That is more than enough. Get that gold from the encampment, go next turn. We are now number 1 in science. Culture, we're not doing that well, to be honest, in culture, but who cares about culture? We're not going for a culture victory this game. Uxmal is almost 10 population, and I think that is a great scientist we just got. Another encampment spawned towards the north, man. That absolutely sucks. Yes, sir. The mountain great scientist is one of my favorite. Looking around for a decent mountain spot, I decide to go to the one beside the volcano, because why not? University's starting to come online as well, and pretty much from this point forward, we don't look back when it comes to science. We're going to be one of the leaders in science throughout the rest of the game. Absolutely perfect. And as you can see, Lagash was settled by Sumeria, hopefully taking the brunt of that barbarian encampment. And we got a city to 10 population. Perfect. Uxmal, I knew you had it in you. It's only turned 114 as well, and it's still growing. We're getting commercial hubs up right now, because this is the part of the game where we want to get all our districts up. Commercial hubs, campuses, and industrial zones are the 3 you really need for science victory. Gold production and science, obviously. I'm pretty much done with builders towards the counter. Oh my god, coursers already? No, 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 we can't deal with that. Looking around, we're pretty much done developing our main cities with builders. So we're just going to be building districts throughout all of them. I don't think I have to deal with military anymore because I've allied to my 3 neighbors, which is perfect. I think I end up allying to everybody in the game, which is incredible because and there goes my warrior. But like I was saying, I ally to everyone in the game, so I don't have to worry about military at all. Even if someone, somehow declares war on me, the other 4 will be able to beat his ass, pretty much. Unless it's Australia. That's the one guy who don't declare war on me no matter what. Got a free trade route. That is great from the World Congress thing. And it looks like we're hopefully going to get a golden age soon. This looks like a normal golden age, not a heroic age. And can this mountain stop exploding, man? He's killing 3 of my people at a time. Let that city grow. Anyway, we're just going to keep our units fortified just in case that encampment, and nope, that encampment is absolutely destroyed. That's perfect. Thank you, Sumeria. Okay, what are we going to do next? Oh, free city petition. Where? Let me see it. Suzerain of Bologna. That's alright. I just want the six envoys in Bologna so I get the bonus towards universities. Bologna's in the top. Man, that's a shitty starting spot if I've ever seen one. Imagine you starting towards the tundra. I mean, unless you're Canada or Russia, you really don't want that to happen to you. 133 science. That is by far the most in the game. Well, not by far, but decided to put Magnus in Whack Cabanal because I'm going to be chopping a few stuff there. Over here, Palenque, we're trying to get some aqueducts up now to increase our housing. We want every city to be at least 15 population. That is the goal. So yeah, as you can see, after you get past the early game weakness, I guess, you're pretty strong. Growth for the Mayans are absolutely incredible. It's definitely one of the, I'm not going to say one of the top civs in the game, but they're definitely a really strong civ, especially on Deity difficulty. Although I do feel like they're weaker on Deity, because you can get screwed over so early on in Deity. And I know they have those special archers and whatnot, but if you're forced to build archers and units early game instead of builders, your cities aren't going to grow. You're going to have a delayed power spike kind of, and yep, there's my golden age. Making friends with everybody, because why not? I'm a friendly person. And yeah, getting the last few observatories up, getting my builders working everywhere, and it looks like we finally have ourselves an empire. Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, the westernmost cities are going to take a while to get online. It is going to take a long time for those cities to be productive. A few farms should hopefully speed things up. I think the strongest city I have is Copan or Palenque right now. Well, I'm not saying right now, I'm saying like potential. Those are the strongest cities. My capital's pretty good except for the fact that it's lacking a lot of production. But I am building farms everywhere, so most places are going to be lacking production. About to get mercenaries soon. That's a free envoy we can put into a city-state. And yeah, it's pretty much over science-wise. You haven't even seen my final form. So many campuses haven't even been built yet. And I want to do triangle farming right now so I can get extra food per farm. But right now things are looking good. Money's starting to go up too, 31.7 gold per turn. That's just going to keep on increasing by the time I get more commercial hubs. I don't know if I want to do anything about the culture because I don't really need it this game. Although Teddy is a cultural powerhouse, so I'm afraid he'll be able to overtake me in culture pretty easily. But at the same time, Pakatui is doing pretty good in culture as well, so hopefully Teddy won't win a culture victory before I win a science victory. So we got our new, well, not new government. Yes, our new government. I forgot what that, Merchant Republic, that's what it's called. Great, we got more policy slots and a great government bonus thing. And naval tradition for another free envoy. We're gonna go intelligence agency. Yeah. We want that free spy that we can level up and then use him to defend our spaceports later on in the game. Now we go next turn and 221 science. Holy shit. I think about 13 minutes ago I was at 90. That is the power of assigned city-states and fully realized campuses. So, theology, again for another envoy. We want all those envoys right now because suzerain bonuses are great, especially considering we got another science city-state. So we want to put 6 envoys into that city-state as well. Right now, the one thing that might hold us back is our lack of production in most of our cities. A lot of our cities just have a lot of farmland, which is good for growth, but production is definitely at a premium compared to someone like, say, Germany, one of the best production civs in the game. So, right now we're going to get the final 2 observatories, well, soon enough, plus 4 adjacency. We didn't even make a plantation on that cotton, so it's going to end up being plus 6. You get plus 6 adjacency on any civ, and that's just, it's game over. Game over. Plantations are definitely more common than mountains, so observatory is a pretty good building, but I don't think it's that much better than an actual campus. Like it could be, because Kala Kumal has a +6 campus right now, which is pretty good. I think it's going to end up being +7, because the other observatory, and it's going to be right beside the city center, so yeah. Science-wise, we are behind by about 5 techs to Sumeria, but we're also beelining a lot of techs, so take that rating with a grain of salt. We're going to get another farm to increase housing again. Looks like Sumeria's trying to sacrifice a swordsman.
Must simply make a small sacrifice to my good friends, the water gods, in the volcano.
And Teddy likes me for some reason. Who knows? And Brazil was just defeated. I did not notice that. Looks like Teddy took out Brazil, so we have to be careful. We gotta watch out for the snowball. He's at 180 culture right now, which is a lot. We gotta watch out for the potential culture victory he can make. Civil prestige instead of charismatic leader sounds good. I'll put charismatic leader instead of the other merchant confederacy thing. 127 gold per turn. Wow, absolutely incredible. We're going to get some industrial zones up now, get that fish resource or whales luxury, and we pretty much have all our campuses online. Right now what we're going to do is get the other districts. Entertainment districts, commercial hubs, industrial zones, and it looks like I'll be able to make friends with the other few civilizations left. That's good. Pakatui, yes sir, and we get alliances as well. I think I want to do a science alliance with, I think I did it with Gilgamesh. Yeah, I did it with Gilgamesh. That's kind of risky looking back at it. He was the leader in science besides me. I don't know why I wouldn't make Australia the science. Okay, yeah, because Australia and Pakatui are making more science than Gilgamesh. Okay, now I see why. I mean, it's pretty even, so it doesn't really matter, but every little bit counts. And scientific theory soon. I debated on whether I should build Oxford or not, but I thought, you know what, I have enough science. I don't really need the free technologies. I'd rather keep building builders and libraries and districts and stuff like that. Oxford isn't that good of a wonder, to be honest. 2 free technologies sounds great, but I'd rather have something like the Oracle, which lets you purchase great people cheaper all game long, or something like the Kilwa, the one that gives you like, well, I guess plus 20%. So yeah, I probably should have gotten the Oxford. I didn't want to risk it though, because there is a chance that Gilgamesh might have stolen it. 274 science per turn is exactly what I like to see, and oh, I might be able to get a city from Gilgamesh. That is what high population looks like. And yeah, looking around, we have top secret information on Gilgamesh, so we can see what he builds, what governors he has. We're pretty much like the Russians in the United States during the Red Scare. So get the arena, we want amenities, we want housing, we want food. That is how we are going to win this game. So Chichen Itza is going to struggle. There isn't too much space to build a lot of farms. I'm going to have to purchase some tiles. And oh my god, that is another encampment. Shit, Australia, I thought you had that. We're going to upgrade magnets, yes, get that nice growth in our capital. And I debated on whether I should buy a unit or not, but I don't think I'm going to have to deal with too many barbarians. Is Gilgamesh still at war with? He is still at war with Pakatui. That's why he's sending that force down there. But he is about to lose that city to me, so yay. I'm trying to get double luxuries on sugar, but it's not going to pass, I don't think. Yeah, no. Getting those luxuries is kind of hard to pass in this game. And that skirmisher knows where we are. That kind of sucks. But this looks to be the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future content. I think there are going to be a few more videos after this one, but so far it looks like we are in the lead and cruising our way to victory.